Hi friends, we are at the beautiful city of Hannover, which is famous for fairs. And we are with Dr. Jochen Köckler, who runs the entire show of the Hannover Messe. Welcome to Machine Maker.
Hello, nice to meeting you again.
It was a marvelous experience I had last time at Hannover Messe, and it was like the entire world's technology was here. And right now we are at EMO Hannover. The way the Messe is planned, entire exhibition, it is organized, it is so simple, and I think it is engineering.
Absolutely, it's a great puzzle. We are organizing platforms. Hannover Messe is a show we organize since 75 years, and EMO is a show from a partner organizer from VDW, and we offer a platform, and then we are hoping that we have enough exhibitors and they are bringing the innovation. So on the first hand, it's logistics to look that we have all the machines here. And then you see it here today and the whole of the week that these machine tool, that they are really working. That's so great for our visitors to see something. Yes, and then we organize everything that the visitors are here. It's a big logistics, and together with VDW in this week, our team from Deutsche Messe helps to organize, and in Hannover Messe we are also organizing every contact to the exhibitors at our own show.
See, we know that Hanover as a city promotes fairs, promote exhibitions, promotes trades in different kind. But I believe definitely there is a history behind it. If we can share that to our viewers,
yes,
it would be great.
It's a history that after the Second World War, only 2 years later, the British occupier decided, okay, Germany, the Nazis are away, so we have to find something to build a new culture and development that they are able to feed themselves. Otherwise, they understand after 2 years we are not able to bring all the food and all other techniques to Germany. So they ask, and that's the truth, first Düsseldorf and Frankfurt to organize something in 1947, and then they asked Hannover, and we are very happy that we had here a factory. Many things in Hannover were destroyed in their times, and here not. And so we started in 1947. August was the first export fair with 100,000 of visitors. And that was the starting point for our history that is now almost 80 years running here exhibition. And the Hannover Messe and the industry and the investment goods are still the core of our business. So I love also consumer fairs and many other fairs, but these very international ones like EMO and like Hannover Messe, there are so much money inside. So you have to decide on an investment for a generation. So you see, and I was around today, it's still the same. You see many family-driven companies where 2 generations are here and they decide what shall we do. So we are doing at the end still the same. We started 80 years ago, bringing people together, planning investments, and yes, running the future.
There is one common factor between the biggest trade fair city in the world and the largest democracy, the largest population, India. We both started in 1947 August.
Yes.
That is something very coincidental, and I believe 2015 we had India as the partner country for Hannover Messe, and that is when Prime Minister Modi, he started in 2014 September this Make in India initiative after coming on power at 2014. But that Hannover Messe given a completely new outlook for India, and the aggressive look of India came with the Hannover city. So there are a lot of common factors between India and Germany. How do you think that when we can see India back as a partner country in Hannover Messe?
So first of all, yes, in 2015, I remember that was really fantastic. Making India with Mr. Modi, he explained to the world, we are ready. We are ready to help you to produce things, but we are also would like to produce for ourselves. And that is the core of our partner country concept in this well-known, very international show, that one nation with the Prime Minister are able to send a message. And we have here journalists from all over the world. And yes, that was fantastic. That was so successful. And when I stayed this year for 1 week in India in this press conference tour, a great development in the biggest democracy in the world. And that is what exhibition can deliver, that you have this one point, this one starting point, and then we do a lot. And yes, we hope that India will be again partner country. We have many countries in the world, so we look to have not every time the same ones, but India is so relevant, so important, that I hope, and I experienced in 2015, that I still here when we have India again.
We look forward to it. Time just flies like that, because I believe it is just 7 months. Again, you are having big responsibilities coming up. The entire world is watching what is next in engineering at Hannover Messe 2024. Can you share me something about the preparations going towards Hannover Messe 2024?
Hannover Messe is a yearly exhibition. Sometimes we mention it was in April, but we thought it's last year because we are working for April this year. Yes, we have this big topic of sustainability, and you see it here on this show and many other shows. At the end, everyone understood that we have to find a way to live here on our planet, to live in a sustainable way. That means to do it in an ecological way, in a social way, and in an economic way to earn money and to deliver growth. Therefore, that is the challenge we have. And you find there's a solutions, and one solution was this history of Industry 4.0. We started exactly 10, 11 years ago with this. Now we have topics like AI, using data for an automated production to be more efficient, to use less energy, and to use energy that is renewable produced. And that is now really booming, to have renewable energy for industry. That's a bit different. I saw a lot of batteries in cars when I stayed in India, so you are there on this topic if you deliver energy to a battery in a car or if you run a factory. So you will see here a lot of solutions how to manage the energy system to run a factory, and then how to be productive with this use of new digital products. Then we have special topics like hydrogen. So if we change our energy production on a renewable way, it's not every time sunny and windy, so you need to storage the energy, and there is hydrogen one possibility. And therefore it's very international, very global, and you find in April next year's the solution for the major topics. And then we have here, mainly in Europe, the topic shortage of skilled worker. That is now really a lot of pressure to automate, to maintain production here. And therefore we are very optimistic. It's geographically or geopolitical challenging times, everyone knows this, but we are an independent platform, and we are happy to have these Olympic Games of technological innovations. That's in it. And if you speak to the exhibitors, yes, after the last show, 1 or 2 days they are allowed to make holidays, but then the research and developments departments think what they will show next time, because the expectations of the visitors are big. And that is, for me, I'm now in my 12th year here, the speed of the innovation and the speed of the innovation cycle is quicker and quicker and quicker. So we are optimistic after the pandemic time, when we tried the digital, when we did some other things. We back with this postponed show in 21, then we are again in April 22, and back in 23, and now in 24. Yes, we are happy to have Hannover Messe back in the way we like it.
Sustainability is very important. The whole world is talking about how to reduce the carbon footprint. And one thing what I noticed last time was the startups. You had a great place for all these startups to showcase. And I believe in this new energy as well as in the sustainability, there are a lot of startups, even in the IT, AI, a lot of Indian companies can also get benefited. So I think you will have a startup section this time also.
Yes. Startups, they are not the same like established company, because they have not so much time. They have an idea and they work a bit against the time. but what they do not have is contacts. And we deliver contacts, and we are working on it to find a perfect place that these talents and ideas are able to meet entrepreneurs with money, entrepreneurs that can be their clients, and therefore startups are absolutely great to implement them in Hannover Messe, because the young talents, the young and fresh ideas we have to mix with our established companies, sometimes older than 100 years. And that is not a national topic, therefore we invite Indian startups to be here. And that's quite easy. If you have here 5 days and no one is interested in your idea, you have to be so realistic that it could be not a good idea.
True.
If you find 5 investors who would like to spend a hell of a money for your idea, perhaps you should not sell, because you can be sure that you have a great idea. And that is only possible on a global exhibition, because we have on the C-level decision makers, yes, many top players here.
So I would like also to request all those Indian startups and even other organizations, because I was there in 3 shows this year in Germany, starting with Hannover Messe. I was there in GIFA in Düsseldorf, and now at EMO Hannover. There is a lot of Indian visitors, and there is a lot of synergy. European manufacturing is looking at India as a platform where they can invest, where they can source components. This is a great opportunity Hannover Messe is going to offer in 2024, and I urge all those people to look at that opportunity at Hannover Messe to come and exhibit here.
Yes, absolutely. Contact us. We are running here the platform. We have different topics, and if you contact our partner in India or us directly, yes, you are here and you are 5 days really live in the global industry. And that is, we are all able to do Teams calls, and we are all able to do LinkedIn where we meet each other. But to having this possibility to be in the market, have this feedback and convince the people in touching and really convincing each other. And that is for me the biggest learning in the pandemic time. No one was really sure if there is something like the EMO this week or the Hannover Messe in April or the Ligna in May. To be honest, no one knows it 2 years ago, but they are back, and there have to be a reason why they are back, because the human beings in one industry would like to talk to each other, would like to find an orientation. At the end of the way, business is trust, and you're only investing in a new company if you see the people, if you the look and feel of the booth. And therefore I'm very optimistic that trade shows are more than back, because people would like to meet, but we also have to be future orientated and modern customer centricity. It's not only the selling of square meters. We need the right content to convince them, the right formats, and that is our job, and we are highly motivated to do this for Hannover Messe and for many other shows.
Dr. Köckler, what inspires me is the kind of passion, what you bring to the table, not just to the entire team of Hannover Messe. Gita Bisht from India,
yes,
and her team, Yash, Divya, all those people, try to see that industry is growing. What you told 75 years before, the decision to make Hannover Messe a platform for trade to grow is still happening with that passion. Thank you very much for your time, and we from Machine Maker wish you all the very best for Hannover Messe 2024.
Thank you very much. See you again in April here.